Dewey wanted to say hi. He's been pestering me. He's sitting at my feet, and he wanted to say hi. So before I start, this is Dewey. Kelsey's downstairs, probably sleeping on the couch. Um, Happy Sunday. This is going to be, I think, I'd say this a lot probably, it's going to be a quick one, right? And then I start rambling. But I was watching a documentary the other day. It's a Netflix documentary. What's it called? Oh, let's see, I got it here. I Am a Killer. It's a, yeah, right, this is a joyful conversation, right? It's a documentary series on Netflix that interviews murderers and tells the story of who they are and their experience behind bars and whatever. Um, and there was a moment, well, I'm going to get to that in a second, but I'm going to preface it by just sort of, I don't want to get, too controversial here because I know we all have very sort of solid beliefs about capital punishment, pro or anti capital punishment, whatever. And I think that's the whole point. I've talked before about how we tend to dehumanize people in all of the conversations that we have. I mean, think about all of the different, immigration and, the racial inequality that exists in the world. We tend to dehumanize people even when we don't know it because it's easier for us to just put them in a category if we don't recognize their humanity. I've said that before, and watching this documentary, it's easy to get really angry at these people who are behind bars for what they did and what they admit to doing. And you think, wow, I just want them to rot in there forever, right? But I can't remember where I heard this. It might have been in this documentary, but I've heard someone say one time, I would hate to be defined by the worst thing I ever did in my life. And granted, I've never killed anyone, but I certainly have done bad things in my life, and I would hate to be defined by that one horrible, awful thing that I did in my life. So I like that. That's just something for me to share with you. Now, to get to my moment of joy, I'm watching this documentary, and there was the story was about a guy named, what was his name? Joshua Nelson. And at the very end, they were interviewing him at the very end. And in this moment, he's looking directly in the camera, and he looks at the camera and he says, let me see, I am not an animal that needs to be put down. And the way he said it and the way that I connected to him in that moment was seriously joyful. It was like I saw him for who he was in that moment, not for what he did, not for the awful, horrible things that he did, that he admits to. And I'm not pretending that we should just pretend like he's a changed person and he's, he should be absolved of everything. I'm not saying that. But in that moment, I saw him as a human being, and I felt love for him and compassion for him. And I felt that he has the ability to love and feel compassion. And I don't know what the point is. I guess the point is just, again, as we move into this, political season that we're in, and as we all work to cast our votes for policies that we believe in or don't believe in, remember that people are people and we are all human. See the humanity in people and don't create policies that disenfranchise people without considering their humanity. Oh God, I'm getting too political, aren't I? Sorry. I don't mean to be, but that moment was really crazy to me. I'm not an animal that needs to be put down. And that was really powerful. And it hit me in that moment. So, hey, joy in a moment where I'm wanting to really seriously not like this person was pretty incredible. So keep an open mind as you move into this week. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe if you're up for it. Comment, whatever. And take care.